Hello friends, this is Cryptonian taking a look at Bitcoin and a few of the altcoins. We can see that Bitcoin is maintaining strength here. This is a very good sign, guys. Currently Bitcoin 23,500, and we see that the altcoins are responding following Bitcoin. Glimmer is up 10.7%, near 10.8%, Ruin up 8%, Render up 7.5%. Now we do see that Matic is down 2.6% and Ethereum is flat. Well, the reason is because they've been going up so strongly, over the past week, right? So, Ethereum and Matic especially because of the upgrade coming. So we see that the rest of the market now is having its turn, showing some strength because Bitcoin is showing strength. So what I will say here is not much has changed as far as what I'm looking for um, in the near future. The biggest event that I'm looking for is this orange line here uh, moving up and crossing over the white line. So that this orange line here is the 50 moving average, and the white line is the 200 moving average. And I've said this before in previous videos that once this line moves up over the white line, that is called a golden cross. A golden cross, and this is going to be very, very bullish for Bitcoin. A golden cross is a huge buy signal for the bulls, right? So anyone that's on the sidelines right now waiting and watching probably would buy at that time, right? So that being said, that's what I'm looking for. Now, what can we expect the price to do for that to happen? And one thing is that we need to stay above 23,500 at least for the next 24 to 48 hours. Um, Either that or above 23,000, because right now we're at 23,500. So that is going to be what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen on this pullback. I want to see some kind of action like this. We see here where we went down, went straight back up on this 200 moving average in this area. That's very bullish. Very bullish. That's consolidation, right? And so that's what I want to see in this area here. I want to see the price do this, okay, and then move higher. Once that happens, if that happens for the next 24 to 48 hours, uh, or move higher over the next 24 to 48 hours, then we probably will then see that golden crossover, and most likely we will see the 26, 27, possibly 28,000 uh, price point for Bitcoin. And then, of course, the altcoins would probably explode as well and continue to show a lot of strength. So now that's on the 4-hour chart. On the daily chart, remember, the 4-hour chart is a shorter time frame, right? On the daily chart, we still are in a bearish trend. We still have not made a higher high on the daily. Um, and then on the weekly chart, of course, we are just hitting the 10-day moving average line. So, the weekly chart, we're still uh, bearish as well. Short time frame, on the short time frame. On the longer time frame, when we zoom out, we're still bullish. And I mean macro, on the when we look at the months and the years, right? So for those of you that are new, that doesn't really matter. You're looking for a short-term time frame, and so the good news is that if Bitcoin can hold above 22,500 to 23,000 at or above these levels, then over the next 24 to 48 hours, we should see that golden cross. If we see that golden cross, then uh, like I said, a lot of individuals on the sidelines will then start buying probably, and then we should see some kind of a rally from there. Now, nothing is guaranteed. Please understand, nothing's guaranteed. I'm waiting for a test of this area, a pullback like we have seen here above the 200 moving average. But as long as we're above, the 200 moving average, okay, worst case scenario is if we come all the way back to the 200 moving average, which is this white line, and we start doing this, eventually that's still acceptable because eventually what's going to happen is this 50 moving average will meet and cross the 200 moving average eventually, as long as the price stays above the 200 moving average, right? Which is right now, that price point is 21,900, right? So I guess you could say worst case scenario 21,900, 22,000. If Bitcoin stays above that price, then we eventually will see the golden crossover that I'm talking about. So it's really good news. It's good news for those of you who have been waiting for Bitcoin to have some type of a rally. And of course, those that are holding ADA 51 cents, and ADA is just following Bitcoin. You can see a lot of strength here. Now, ADA on the 4 hour has tested the 200 and has held the 200. And so that is a good sign as well for ADA. I know ADA was showing a lot of weakness before. So that being said, guys, that's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for that golden cross to confirm the bullishness, the buyer's strength. And I did place a small position, and I'm waiting for this pullback here to confirm to hold above the 200 and or 22,500 ideally, which is this yellow line. And so if Bitcoin can do that, if Bitcoin can hold above this area on a pullback and consolidate here and do something like this, or continue to move higher with strength, then I'll be jumping in. Like we already have had, let's see, many closures of the 4 hour above the 200, right? So that's pretty much set. That's pretty much a positive, and all I'm just waiting for now is, I don't chase these pumps like that, right? So now that we have a nice consolidation here, a test of the 200, I'm just waiting for a pullback, like down to here, and then I'll be buying probably a significant um, amount, and then any move higher is going to then be profit. We are not, if you see here, the white line, the 200 was in a downtrend, and now we're leveling off and slightly turning up right here, slightly starting to turn up right here on the 200. This is really good news. So I'm just waiting for Bitcoin, like I said, to show some consolidation or have some type of a pullback that would show me that it's safe to get in here. And that's what I'm looking for. So if it gets real crazy and it just doesn't want to come down, I'll have to take on a little bit more risk and take a position, increase my position. But um, you know, not a big deal. It's looking pretty strong right now, and we still have a few more days in the week here, and even with Friday coming, we may see a little lull or consolidation on Friday, but over the weekend on lower volumes, as long as the chart is bullish, then we should see price gaining strength or at least maintaining over the weekend, setting up for another bullish week next week. So it's good news, friends. Just want to put this out there. Don't want to make the video too long. Please let me know in the comment section below what your opinion is and what coins you're excited about. Do you think Bitcoin's going higher, or do you think this is it? Do you think Bitcoin will get rejected here? Please let me know in the comment section below. But for right now, it looks good. It looks good. So just waiting for that golden cross here on the 4 hour. Now remember, whatever happens on the lower time frames needs to be maintained, and then that bullishness will then spill over or cross over into the higher time frame. So for example, here on the 4 hour, if we can stay above 22.5, then eventually we'll get that golden cross, and that golden cross will then hopefully cross over to the daily. Now, that's a tall order, and that's going to take a long time because right now you can see that the 200 moving average here is far, far away from the price on the daily. So there's a big difference between the 4 hour and the daily, but it has to happen on the lower time frames first before it happens on the higher time frames, right? So you can see here on the 1 hour, we just had not long ago a golden cross on the 1 hour, and I do believe that I did talk about that. That golden cross was back here. That was on July 15th, right? So we had that some time ago, and then now we're getting ready because the bulls have maintained bullish momentum. Then we are getting set up for that golden cross to show up on the 4 hours. So you see it shows up on the lower time frames first, and then it shows up on the higher time frames if the bulls continue pushing the price higher. So that being said, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you, friends, for watching. Please give the video a like if you found this informative, and we will see you in the next video, whenever that is. Again, I'm not making videos as frequent, but I'm just making videos when I can. Sometimes I'm busy and I can't make videos, and so sometimes there's a space of time between the videos, and I apologize for that. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm pretty busy. So take care, friends. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.